On December 11, 2023, a plane with radioactive cargo made an emergency landing at Vnukovo airport. There were 104 passengers and 5 crew members on board. The dispatcher received a signal about a landing gear malfunction. The airliner circled in the sky for about 40 minutes, but still landed safely. In December 2023, no less than 14 cases of civilian aircraft breakdowns were registered in Russia. The Moscow Times reported that on December 1st and 2nd, 5 vessels broke down due to maintenance problems. For example, one airplane returned to the airport due to an inability to retract its landing gear, and another made an emergency landing due to cabin depressurization. On December 6th, a passenger plane flying from Kazan to Moscow made an emergency landing due to engine failure.
The independent Russian news outlet assessed that engine issues caused 30% of the incidents in 2023, while landing gear was cited in 25%. Problems with brakes, flaps, air conditioning systems and windshields were also common, each accounting for 3 to 6% of the cases, from a publication in Newsweek.
Western technologies are critical for Russian aircraft. Many of them are unavailable due to sanctions against the aggressor country. Parts supplied from China, Turkey, Iran and some other countries are 3 or 4 times more expensive and take much longer to arrive than before the restrictions were imposed.
Firstly, it has become much harder to get spare parts and maintenance materials for many aircraft. And second, which is even worse, they may have already started fitting aircraft with parts that are not certified by the manufacturers. We don't see an increase in plane catastrophes, but the number of crashes in which no one dies has increased markedly. Kirill Yankov, chairman of the Russian Passengers Union, in comment to 7-4
After Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the United States and the European Union demanded the return of airliners leased by Russian companies. But the Kremlin encouraged the carriers to re-register the aircraft in the Russian Federation. The planes continue to fly, but they are now cut off from important software updates and the maintenance needed to guarantee their airworthiness.
The reason why we are sanctioning Russian aviation sector is the same as for our sanctions against all the other parts of the Russian economy. This is due to Russia's illegal aggression against Ukraine. We are targeting sectors of the economy which are either helping or being used by the war machine of the Kremlin to continue the brutal bloodshed in Ukraine, killing of innocent civilians and destroying the Ukrainian lands. So this needs to be seen in this context.
According to Russian Transport Minister Vitaly Savelyev, the Federation has lost 76 passenger planes since February 2022 due to restrictions imposed by Ukraine's allies. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Kristina Dombrovska, UATV News.